We all have gone through different stages in our education. Some are doing their PhDs, others are still in high school, while others are still struggling to learn their vowels and master their vocabulary in the kindergartens. Regardless of the level one is in, there's always an important person that guides and ensures that you fulfill the aims of education. Today I'm going to be talking what teachers do and how they play a role in our lives. I have done extensive research on this topic. I have also had the chance of being around teachers and students. Most of you may think that understanding the roles of teachers is not important. But studies have shown that our attitude about education is mainly influenced by the way we perceive our teachers. The three main roles of teachers are learning mediator, motivating, and undertaking community, pastoral, and citizenship role to the students. Contrary to what some of you may think, learning not only happens in classroom, but occurs daily in our environment, as well as we interact with various people and nature. As stated by a famous education philosopher, Levi Vygotsky once said, language and culture are the frameworks through which human experience, understand reality, and communicate. This shows that teachers need to take into account our experiences in the environment and try to guide us on how we should take this information. A teacher will mainly meditate between the education of a person in a way which is not only sensitive to the needs of the learner, but also construct learning environments which is inspirations to the learner. One way through which teachers act as mediators in the learning process of an individual is by communicating effectively to the learners while showing respect and recognition into various cultural differences that may exist between the learners. Furthermore, a teacher has to ensure that they demonstrate appropriate knowledge in the principles and practice of given subject areas which is appropriate to the teaching context of a given situation. As I had said earlier, we need to show respect and recognize the differences between students. Some students may feel disadvantaged in owing to various factors like income differences and even adverse situations like ethnicity, such brings the need for the other. Why do students need motivation? Learning has never been easy. I am sure some of you have always felt like giving up in this situation, where you feel like you have been disadvantaged with learning. Such instances include failing certain subjects to financial challenges. A teacher usually comes in handy during these situations. Teachers often offer inspirations and aspiration during these times. They usually do this by carrying out assessments on the persons and determine their weak points and strengths, and then chart strategies to ensure that they work around their challenges. According to a national study, which was done in the year 2015, approximately 6 out of 10 students who are in college always worry about not having enough money for their studies. Teachers always have the role of ensuring that they are aware of various support mechanisms which are available. It should be noted that what teachers do to students are inexhaustible, and it might be impossible to inform you about all of them. However, to ensure that you do not draft off midway by my speech, I will mention the final role of teachers in today's talk. Teachers often take up responsibility as guiders by showing them some of the core values in our cultures, and like citizenship, pastoral, and communicating roles. Teachers are supposed to promote as well as practice ethical attitudes towards ensuring that they are developing a sense of respect and responsibility in the learner. While in class, teachers are mainly viewed as the role models of the learners, especially in lower level class. Due to this, it is imperative that teachers demonstrate knowledge in promoting the various democratic values and uphold the rule of law enshrined in the Constitution. According to one article, there are about 3.6 full-time teachers in the United States teaching elementary, secondary school education in the country. I'm sure nearly all you have gone through this. There are three main roles of teachers, regardless of their capacity, are being learning mediator, motivating and undertaking community, pastoral, and citizenship role to the students. Thank you all for lending me your eyes and have a smooth educational process in your future.